another really good story about a nurse, and I almost made her the nurse of the week. Vilma Wong. I almost made Vilma Wong a nurse of the week, but it wouldn't be fair because what happened to Vilma Wong happened 28 years ago. 28 years ago. So what happened? Let me explain to you what happened to Vilma Wong. All right. So she's a nurse in California, and she just discovered that one of her colleagues was a premature baby that she took care of in the NICU. 28 years ago, that premature baby is now working with her at the hospital she is at in California. I think it's amazing. Vilma, this is really, really cool. I'll get to my favorite part at the end, but let me tell you. So Wong, has been a nurse in the hospital's neonatal intensive care unit, the NICU, for 32 years. She never thought she'd get to work alongside a baby she once held in her arms. That's amazing. You know, you go to your aunt's house, you go to your uncle's house, like, oh my God, you grew up, you're so fast, you look amazing. This is exactly that situation, but a nurse and a patient. I love it. I love it. She was quoted of saying, "I was in shock initially, but overjoyed to know that I took care of him almost 30 years ago, and now he's a pediatric resident to the same population he was part of when he was born." So yes, the baby that she took care of, the premature baby that was in the NICU, ended up growing up and becoming a doctor and working in pediatrics. It's like the circle of life, right? I mean, this is Lion King at its finest. I love this story. And obviously, I'm sorry I forgot to tell you, but the name of the gentleman that the Vilma Wong took care of is Dr. Seminator. I don't know his first name. So Dr. Seminator praises Wong's dedication and admires the fact that even under all of that stress, she was able to remember patients' name nearly 3 decades later. And that, my friends, is the part I am most impressed by, and she almost got Nurse of the Week on that fact alone. Because let me tell you a little bit of secret about Q the Nurse, okay? I am a nurse, and I love my job, and I love taking care of my patients, but I am horrendous. I am horrible, just the worst when it comes to remembering names. And let me tell you how bad I am. So we get patients at our hospital, obviously we take care of. I mean, she said this was in the NICU, so obviously if he was there and it was a super serious situation, like the longest he would be there is like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? Maybe a month, but then he's gone, right? Same thing in in any acute care hospital. The maximum a patient would stay there would be a month. You know, it doesn't go much longer than a month, and a month is really pushing the end of the spectrum of how long you would stay in a hospital. So we had a patient, and he was there for, I don't know, 1 week, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, and he was great, and I had him for the majority of the times I worked. He comes back, I'd say a month later, and for the love of me, I mean, this patient and I connected in ways I can't connect with other people, right? And we were besties, and I loved him, and it was great. Came back, I had no idea, not a single brain cell in my body could have guessed his name. The fact that Vilma Wong remembered a premature baby's name 30 years later, oh my goodness. Talk about I mean, you're a genius. That memory bank, Velma, is amazing. Good for you. You would have gotten Nurse of the Week, but you're second best. But not even second best. You are the best, just in a different way. It just happened a long time ago. But good for you for remembering the name, and awesome to Doctor for becoming a pediatric doctor. I think it's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate this. If you guys were informed or educated in any way, shape, or form by these stories, please hit that like button. If you liked my presentation of the news, I really suggest you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time Q the Nurse drops some hot, fresh press news. Thank you. Catch you next week. Deuces.